So today we're going to talk about off-peak or Eco 7 immersion tanks. They heat hot water for washing up and bathing. You'll know if you've got one of these tanks if you have no gas supply and in a cupboard like this you have a large insulated tank with two discs on the front. Because you're on a dual rate, it's really important that you use it correctly to avoid costly mistakes. So the first thing to do is to check that you're on a time of use or economy 7 tariff. You can do this by looking at a recent bill or speaking to your supplier. So let's have a closer look at this immersion tank. You can see you have two elements here, the top and the bottom, that are connected to two switches on the wall. The lower element is activated at night during the cheaper off-peak period. This heats the water, which is kept warm by the large insulated tank for use the next day. The switch on the wall, the off-peak switch, should be left in the on position at all times. The upper element is used to boost the supply during high demand days. So if you run out of hot water, you can use this element and switch it on at the wall. This should be left in the off position at all times unless needed. Once you've worked out which is which, I recommend labelling on the wall so they can be reset easily. This is to avoid costly mistakes. For example, if you left the boost switch on overnight. Your immersion tank could also be controlled by one of these, an economy 7 timer switch. It works in a similar way, but there's a few important things to mention. The time must be set correctly, including the summer and winter toggle. The boost is activated by this dial here, and once you turn it on, it turns itself off after an hour, which avoids costly accidents. Once you've set the timer, leave the switch in the timed position and then leave it. If you notice any damage to the tank, the insulation or the stand, or you're struggling to heat your home, please don't hesitate to call us. So that's a little bit more information about off-peak storage tanks. We hope that will help you keep warm and stay safe this winter.